guys, my name is Aishwarya. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to review the Rimmel London foundation. It's the Rimmel London Lasting Finish 24-hour with Comfort Serum foundation. It has also got SPF 20, which is great, and it's in the shade 303 True Nude. Also, it's a very good foundation and it's very affordable. Also, one more thing, I got it for £4 only from duty free. You can see. And when I got it, I was a little lighter than what I'm actually right now. So that time it was turning totally orange on my skin. It does turn a little bit of orange on my skin even now. But when I blend it properly, when I put on some setting powder, it just looks really good. Also, if you're gonna use one pump or 1.5 pump, depending upon the size of your face and the coverage that you're going for, it's gonna look a little bit cake city, because that is what full coverage foundation usually do. But if you're going to use it as a medium coverage foundation, which I personally do, it is a really good foundation. I just use half a pump of this on my entire face, and I do not set it with anything. I don't put any water on my face. I just don't put anything on my face, and it looks just so pretty, and at the same time it doesn't budge off. I mean, my T-zone is oily, especially in the summer season, and this region is like normal. It's not very oily, but I do sweat in my T-zone and it does not get off. So today I'm going to be doing a 15-hour wear test, and we're going to see how things go. And I have already worn this foundation many a times for, I think, minimum of 8 to 10 hours, and it looks really good and it doesn't really come off much. What I like to do when I'm stepping out is that I set it properly so that the foundation doesn't budge much. I personally like to set it with a setting spray so that it just melts into my skin, and that is when I like how it really looks. So talking about how it performs on the skin, today I have taken a little over 1 pump. Usually I just go in with half a pump of this, and it's very thick. It's not runny in consistency, and I personally feel it's the most underrated foundation in today's market. Is medium to full coverage foundation. If you're looking for a light coverage foundation, I suggest you to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It's really good as well. But this is something which I like more than that, because I really enjoy using this, and it gives me a very good coverage and it doesn't look like cake. So currently I'm wearing 1.5 pump. So on camera it's not appearing to be cake face, but actually it's looking a little, I mean, it does emphasize a little bit on the texture of your skin, and any foundation does that, honestly. Which foundation doesn't? It's just the Instagram pictures in which you see that airbrushed sort of, what is that, face tuned look, and that is not real skin. So in reality it looks really pretty, especially when I use half a pump on my entire face. And I've been using this since, I think, 8 months now, and I like this more than the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, to be honest, because it gives me a really even coverage and it doesn't wear off. Also, if you have dry patches and you are gonna go in with a lot of foundation, a lot of product, then it might cling on to your dry patches. But if you're someone on the normal to oily or combination sort of a skin, it's gonna look absolutely phenomenal on your skin. And 25 hours is not something which I would recommend you to wear a foundation for, because I mean, just let your skin breathe. It's a very long time, and the foundation is really good. I have myself done a 15-hour test for you guys so that you don't have to go through that. So currently it's 12 noon and I'm gonna be wearing this till 14-hour test. Yeah, I'm gonna do a 14-hour test. I'm gonna wear it till, I think, 2:30, because I have to shoot one more video which I'm gonna shoot in the night, not right now. So yeah, let's see how it wears off. Currently it's looking really pretty. So overall I really like this foundation and I would highly recommend you. And this is something which I've used for, I think, 1,000 times now, and it looks very pretty. Also, I personally feel it doesn't give me any sort of acne, and I don't really feel that tingling sensation. It does have a light, very light fragrance. It's mild and it's really good. If you don't want to look like a cake city like this, just buy a foundation which is slightly darker than your skin tone, because I don't think the idea of foundation is to make you look lighter. It's just to provide you an even coverage. This like horrible story which I had. I just looked online, and just never shade match yourself looking online, especially if you're buying it from a website. if you're gonna look through videos, you're probably gonna come to a nearby shade in your shade range. Otherwise, you're just gonna get something which is very light or something which is a little too dark. And one shade darker is something which I'm okay with, and I'm also okay with one shade light, but I'm not okay with 5 shades light, which is this. And the undertones really matter with foundation. Indian skin tone is a little bit tough. You have the pink undertones, you also have a lot of yellow undertones, so it gets a little bit of complicated, I would say. And most of the times with the foundation companies, you just get pink undertones, neutral undertones, or yellow undertones, red undertones, we have olive undertones, and God knows whatnot, because everybody is unique in their own sense. And in this foundation, one thing which I would like to show you is that it turns orange on my skin, especially if I'm light, especially in the January-February season. Even here, if I apply my Maybelline foundation, it suits me, and if I apply this, it looks orange, and it does give a little bit of darker shades because this shade is a little bit dark for my skin. And the undertone is completely wrong, but I still like this, and I have to make it work since I've bought it. Next time I'm definitely going to repurchase this foundation, but I'm going to go with one shade lighter because this is like a little too dark for me, so I'd like to go in with something which actually matches me. Now, talking about, does it oxidize? Yes, it does oxidize after I think 5-6 hours, but it doesn't make you look like grey. But on me, it does not oxidize much. A little bit of oxidation does occur, but it occurs after 6 to 7 hours of wear, so it's fine. And is it sweat proof? Yes, it is sweat proof. It doesn't come off in bits and pieces. It doesn't roll like you have, those foundations which really roll off your skin, and like those are ugly. And it's not, it has nothing like that. It is smudge proof, budge proof, God knows what proof, and maybe because I set it with a setting spray. So that's it for my today's video. If you'd like to watch more from me, you can watch it over here. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I welcome you to join family. You can click over there on my face and you will be subscribed. So make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'm gonna see you next time. Toodles!